This is music, and this is a fearless haul video. Welcome to another haul video. In this video, I'm going to show you just kind of a small haul of CDs I picked up at iMusic. It took its sweet time to get here this time, but that's because one of the items was on back order. And I actually ended up asking iMusic to split up the order into two and send me whatever they had in stock, which was pretty much everything apart from that one item. And then they can send me that item whenever they have it. And that's a service that iMusic offers that I think is really cool. It's one of the reasons why I like buying stuff in their web shop. Let's have a look at the items. Up first, we got some Taiwanese black metal meets gothic metal meets melodic death metal with progressive and sometimes symphonic leanings. Sonic Takasako Army. So I guess for short, let's just call it melodic gothic black metal. I used to have a digital copy of this. It's been ages since I've listened to this album though, but I remember really liking it, thinking it was really cool and quite original and stuff. So, I figured it would be cool to have a physical copy of this album. They've put out a lot of stuff over the years. I haven't heard everything, but I do know this one. And really cool stuff. The other item, the one that was actually on back order, was another Sonic album, and it's called Boutique, not like a French boutique, but BU-TIK. And I think I've heard that one too, but I am not certain. That one will arrive whenever it arrives, but for now I have this one. I think they're probably quite well known for their bass player, Doris Ye, who is a bit of a Renaissance woman in addition to being a musician. I think she's involved in art. I think she's also involved in fashion. She's a model. So yeah, quite admirable. Anyways, Taiwanese melodic gothic black metal. Up next, crossover classic D.R.I. Definition. Fantastic album. You got really cool songs on here. I love Acid Rain, Tone Deaf, Hardball, Say It. There's a version of Dry Heaves on here too. All the songs I think are great, and I really like the kind of dry guitar tone and the quite prominent bass that kind of pokes out in the middle. Really love that production. It's very, very unique. Um, I've been wanting this some kind of physical format for a while. I do have a digital copy of it. Um, I wouldn't mind having it on vinyl, but vinyl copies are quite hard to come by and they're quite expensive too. I don't think it's been reissued on vinyl yet, but for now, CD version, and I really like CDs as much as I like vinyl, so hey, that's cool. I also picked this one up, Full Speed Ahead by D.R.I, just to avoid any misunderstanding. This is just the D.R.I Running Man logo. Okay, so Full Speed Ahead, also a crossover thrash album. Ironically, it's not their fastest album. It's actually quite mid-paced and quite groovy. Uh, I have a digital copy of this too, and I quite enjoy it. There's some really cool songs on here too, and especially uh, Syringes in the Sandbox and Girl with a Gun. So as you can hear, they kind of tackle social issues on this one. Great stuff, enjoyable, mid-paced crossover thrash. Up next, this one here, Holy Terror, Guardians of the Netherworld. Now, I think this is kind of a comeback effort. Holy Terror put out a couple of albums back in the day, and they were like speed metal albums. When I heard them back in the day, they were crazy to me. It was like some of the wildest and extreme music I had ever heard. That's because, I hadn't really started exploring extreme metal at that point. It's basically speed metal. It's actually quite melodic. It is aggressive. It is kind of dark, but it's really good. I really enjoy those albums. And this, I think, is kind of a comeback effort. I haven't heard it. I don't know what it sounds like, but I really enjoy those two classic albums they put out back in the day. So I figured I'll pick this one up, give it a chance. I'll probably like it. Now we got this one here, Maximum the Hormone, and it's a single. It actually says 2 discs, 4 songs, single. So I guess it's kind of a maxi single or something like that. So that's cool. Maximum the Hormone, one of my favorite bands. Very original band too. Their style is kind of like punk meets groove metal, but they are masters at seamlessly blending in all sorts of genres from both the punk world and the metal world and the rock world and even beyond that. Uh, so I think their music is actually really interesting. All 4 members sing. They have like a main kind of vocalist who does harsh vocals, growls and screams and rap even. And then their drummer does female vocals, so that adds an interesting layer. And their guitar player adds more clean melodic male vocals, and then their bass player just shouts every now and then in the background. So really cool music. Uh, they put out a lot of singles, and it's always fun to pick them up and just check out okay, what's going on in this one. It's actually really good music, but yeah, you have to be the kind of person that doesn't mind a lot of kind of genre mingling. If you're more of a genre purist, it might not be your cup of tea. Now, a while ago now, I was sent a VCLT by Nathan from Metal Down Under. Check out his channel. And he sent me this coaster uh, with Rolling Quartz, Korean hard rock band, all ladies. And I figured, okay, since I now have some merch by this band, I should probably, pick up some of their musical output and check it out. I have already heard a couple of songs. I think Mark from the Wandering Souls web scene has done a couple of reaction videos. It's the only channel whose reaction videos I watch. I'm not interested in reaction videos, but I like his videos because I'm interested in his opinion. So, go and check out that channel too. So I decided to pick this one up by Rolling Quartz, Fearless, and it's a single in this interesting kind of almost like DVD format. So that's interesting. Looks like it's got a booklet in it. So I'll check that out at some point when I open it. So hard rock, maybe with some kind of modern metal going on too. It says single album, so I'm confused. But it looks like there are 3 songs on it. So I would just call that a single, maybe a mini EP, or it doesn't matter what we call it. It's 3 songs on it. Hard rock with some heavy metal in it. And the songs I have heard, I thought they were actually pretty good. So I'm happy to pick this one up. I'll check it out and I'll probably like it. Um, but at least now I have some of their stuff so I can back up the fact that I have some merch too. Yeah. So there you go. Rolling Quartz. And just to I'm looking to pick up everything Malaya Rage put out. I have 2 of their albums on, or everything studio album they've put out. I have 2 of their 2 classic albums on vinyl, and then I picked up a whole bunch of CDs. I still haven't picked up everything, but I really like their kind of post-comeback output. It's great. This one is a Warrior, by the way. Don't know what this sounds like, but it's probably good. because, like I said, all their it's not even compact. Did they ever go on hiatus? I'm not even sure they went on hiatus. I don't think they did. But in any case, Melaya Rage Warrior, and what I've heard is really good stuff. Some of it is it's kind of like heavy metal with an oomph, and some of it is quasi thrash, and some of it is all out thrash. So that's nice too. And up last, we got a covers album, Lex Metalis by Ultimatum, featuring Scott Waters from the vinyl community on vocals. That's him right there. So this is a covers album, and you got just to mention some of the songs. You got Sin After Sin. You got Creeping Death, Denim and Leather. You got Metal Health on here. To Iron Fist, Wrathchild. Um, so just lots of just heavy metal classics, interpreted by Ultimatum, a thrash metal band. They have called it quits, but they put out some really good albums back when they were active. Yeah, the key sound is thrash metal, but there's some just straight up heavy metal in there too. There's some groove metal in there too. And there are even some of the songs that have some hard rocky, glam metal, even stuff going on. And I think that's probably because Scott Waters likes pretty much anything metal, so lots of influences to draw on there. I look forward to listening to this. I do like cover versions. I think I'm in a minority, but I actually really enjoy like thrash metal covers that everybody hates. I quite enjoy them. But anyways, Lex Metalis by Ultimatum. So there you go. Kind of a minor haul of CDs from iMusic. The last Phonic album will get here when it gets here. For now, thanks for watching.